Rahim wa salatu wassalamu ala Rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi man wala. We begin with Sarf, inshallah. So last week we went through this new pattern in Sarf, the Fa'ilun pattern. And we said the Fa'ilun pattern is the name of the doer. So Nasara means he helped, and Nasirun, Fa'ilun, Nasirun is a helper. Jama'a, he gathered. Jami'un is a gatherer. Rafa'a, he raised. Rafi'un is a raiser. Hakama, he judged. Hakimun is a judge. Khalaqa, he created. Khaliqun is a creator. And all of these are called Ismul Fa'il. Not called Fa'il, Ismul Fa'il. It is the name of the doer, the name of the person that does something. So Fataha, Fatih is an opener or conqueror. Darab al-Darib is a hitter or a striker. Then also you had some homework to do. So let's open your homework from last week. You had a worksheet to do last week. So let's go back here. Okay. So Bismillah quickly. What does abada mean? Okay, you can just give me abada and you give me what is the ismul fa'il and translation. So abada means what?
Abidun.
To worship.
Okay, so abada means he worshipped. So what is abidun?
Abidun is the worshipper.
A worshipper, good. Rahim, what does rahima mean?
To show mercy.
Good. So what's the ismul fa'il?
Rahimun.
Rahim. What's the rahim? What's a rahim?
A merciful one.
Yeah. So rahim is someone who shows mercy. So actually, I'll add a few for you. So I'm sorry, yeah. So yeah, abidun is someone who is a worshipper. Abidun is a worshipper. And then rahimun is someone who has mercy. Okay, good. Let me just try and zoom in a bit so I can see it a bit bigger. Next one. Shahida. What does shahida mean? Someone new, inshallah. Bismillah. Someone new. What does shahida mean?
He testified or to testify?
He testified. So what do you call what's the ismu fa'il?
Shahidun.
Shahid. So I translate shahidun.
One who testifies.
The one who testifies. Or also like a witness. So if you're looking for a testify witness, you can call him a shahid. What does qatala mean?
To kill.
To kill. So what's the ismu fa'il?
Qatilun.
Qatilun. So what's a qatilun?
A killer.
A killer, good. So what I want you to also be conscious of is the fact that you're actually creating these words now without a dictionary. So you're making sarf of the words and you're creating the words without a dictionary. Next one. Fataha, we did already. So Fataha, we said the ismu fa'al is a fatihun. What's a fatih again?
Opener.
An opener or a? Or a conqueror. Yeah, there was someone famous who conquered Istanbul, Constantinople, and he was called what? He was called Muhammad al-Fatih. Muhammad al-Fatih. And therefore Istanbul used to have an area called Fatih. So he was called Muhammad the Conqueror. Next one. Sami'ah. Sami'ah means he heard. What's the ismu fa'il of Sami'ah?
Sami'un.
Sami'un. What's a Sami'un?
Listener.
Sami'un is a listener or hearer. La'ana means he cursed. What's the ismu fa'il? It's a? Okay, so it's la'an or la'inun?
La'inun.
La'inun. What's a la'inun?
The cursor.
A cursor, one who curses. Good. Ghadiba means to be angry. He was angry. What's a ismu fa'il?
Ghadibun.
It's a ghadibun. So what's ghadibun? Ghadibun is?
angry person or angry
An
woman.
angry person. An angry person is a غاضب. What does hamala mean? Someone new, inshallah. Bismillah, hamala. What does hamala mean?
To carry.
To carry, good. So what do you call, what's ismu fa'il?
Hamilun.
Hamilun. What does hamilun mean?
One who carry, a carrier.
A carrier. What do you use in Cape Town? Say some, when do you use that word in Cape Town?
When
When
somebody's
somebody's
pregnant.
Says hamil. Okay, in Cape Town that's a good touch. So it says hamil, but it's a ha actually. So someone is hamil. It means someone is a carrier, which means someone is pregnant as well. Ismu fa'il. Next one. Khalaqa. Khalaqa means what?
Created.
He
Creator.
created. So what's ismu fa'il?
خالق.
Khaliqun is the ismu fa'il. What's the meaning of that?
A creator.
I create. Good. So what I want you to all to recognize is that you are able now to create ismu fa'il. So you're able to create a word using the fa'ilun pattern. Is the ismu fa'il ism fi'lu harf? I'll give you a clue. It's called ismul fa'il.
It's ism.
Okay. That's almost like asking like when did the 1820 settlers arrive? Or how much is the 2 rand chips? But anyway, ismu fa'il is an ism. So what's interesting about that is that you start to recognize that sarf doesn't only apply to a fi'l, sarf also applies to an ism. So all this time before you did sarf of a fi'l. فعل فعلوا فعلت فعلنا فعلت فعلتم يفعل يفعلون افعل افعلوا افعلي افعلنا لا تفعل لا تفعلوا and so on. Now you're doing sarf of an ism. In other words, you're changing a word into a pattern which is an ism now. Okay. Okay. So let's do some more practice, inshallah. Now we're going to do something slightly different, something additional. That's ismul fa'il. Now, these words here on the left hand side, we have nasara nasrun, we have mansurun, jama jamun, majmu'un, hakama hakibun, mahkumun, makhluqun. Are those all on the same pattern? Mansur, majmu', mahkum, makhluq.
Yes.
Yes, Malala.
What's the pattern?
Starts with a meme.
Okay, good. Like,
Ma?
for example, now nasirun, jami'un, rafi'un, hakimun are all on the fa'ilun pattern. What are all of these on the, or which pattern are all of these on?
The maf'ulun pattern.
They all maf'ulun pattern. So let's go through translation first of all. Nasara means he helped. Nasirun is a helper, and a mansur is the one who is helped or the one who is aided. So if your name is Mansur or Mansura, then that means your name means the one who is helped and the one who is aided. Jama'a means he gathered. Jamyun is a gatherer. A majmu' is a gathered, like a gathering of people or gathering of objects is a majmu'. Rafa'a means he raised. Rafi'un is a raiser. What do you call the thing that is raised? So for example, if I am raising this phone, then I am the Rafi', I am the one who is raising. What do you call the phone?
مرفوع.
You call it the marfu'un. Okay, we're going to come there now, inshallah. I think I skipped that one. Marfu'un. The marfu'un. Let's do hakama quickly. Hakama means he judged. Hakimun is a judge. What do you think mahkumun means?
The one being
The
judged.
one.
Oh,
Yeah?
the judged.
The
Okay, the
judged
one who is a judged one or the judged one is a mahkum. For example, if it's someone there in a court case, the hakim is the one, the judge, and the mahkum is the one who's being judged. Next one, khalaqa means he created. Khaliqun is a creator. What do you think makhluq is? Makhluk is something which is created, a creator or creation. Makhluk is creation. Good. All of these ones are called ismul Maf'ul. So we're not talking about nahu at all, maf'ul and bi. We're talking about something different now. Ismul maf'ul, the person or thing that the action takes place to. The one who the action is done to. That is the maf'ul. So marfu, we said, is the one who is raised. What do you think the ismul maf'ul of fataha is? What's the ismul maf'ul of fataha?
مفتوح.
Maftuhun. What's the meaning of maftuhun?
One who is opened.
One who is open, or that which is open. For example, if you leave the door open, you leave the door maftuh. You with me? If you open the door and you leave it open, the door is maftuh. Daraba. Daribun is the hitter. What's the one who is hit?
Madrubun.
Madrubun is the one who is hit. So what we have done here is we have learned two types of words. We have learned two patterns, in fact. So just to simplify it, we've learned two patterns. The first pattern is called Ismul Fa'il. Ismul Fa'il means any word that appears on the Fa'ilun pattern. Ismul Fa'il means any word that appears on the Fa'ilun pattern, and it's the name of the doer. Nasirun, Jamin, Rafin, Hakim, Khaliqun, Fatihun, Daribun, Sami'un, La'inun, Hamilun. All of those are Ismul Fa'il. It's the name of the doer. Ismu maf'ul is anything on the maf'ul pattern. Mansur, Majmu, Marfu, Mahkum, Makhluq, Maftuh, Masmu', Mahmul, any of those. Mahmud. For example, Hamida means to praise. What do we call a praiser? What do you call the one that praises?
محمود.
Hamida.
Hamid.
So no, the one who praises is the Hamid. What do you call the one that is praised?
Like Mahmoud.
Mahmud. Good. Mahmud. So some of you might have fa'ilun names and some of you might have ismu maf'ul names, or you might know some of the fa'ilun. So we have kashifa, kashif, kashifa. Kashafa means to unveil, like an opening or like an unveiling. Kashifa we have here. Let me see what else we have here. I don't see any other ismu fa'ils. Yeah, ismu tahir, tahira, tahir, tahirun is a like pure. Tahara means to clean, to purify. So tahir is a purifier, and tahira is a female one. Okay, that's some of the ismu fa'il, maf'ul. Okay. Okay, so let's go some more practice, inshallah. Fa'ilun. What do you call a writer in Arabic?
Katibun.
Katibun is a writer. What do you call that which is written?
Maktubun.
Maktubun. Good. What do you call a worshipper in Arabic? Abada means to worship. What do you call a worshipper?
Abidun.
Abidun. So we are abidun. What do you call the one who is worshipped?
Ma'budun.
Ma'bud. So Allah is ma'bud. So if you go to Cape Town dhikr, say al-ma'budu la ilaha. Because dhikr, you know, that goes. Because al-ma'bud means the one who is worshipped. Next one. Helper. What do you call Nasara means to help? What do you call a helper? And Nasir, what do you call one that is helped?
Mansurun.
Mansurun. Good. And then, okay, so helper, Nasirun, a katib, al-katib, the writer, Sami'un, a listener, Fatihun, an opener. What do you call a female helper?
Nasiratun.
Nasiratun. What do you call the female writer?
الكاتبة.
Not tun, al-katiba?
Tu.
Two, good. Al, no, good. Sami'un, what do you call a female listener? Sami'un is a male listener. What do you call a female listener?
Sami'atun.
Sami'atun. You just add marbuta to all of those, make it female. Sami'atun, you add marbuta, makes it female. Fatiha, open. Fatih is an opener. What do you call a female opener?
Fatihatun.
Fatihatun. Therefore, you get Surah Al-Fatiha because it's a female opener, because it's a surah. So Fatiha is a opener. So all we learned here is that if you add ta marbuta, you make it female. So same with the Ismu Maf'ul also. Okay, master, we can do next week, inshallah. The same with the Ismu Maf'ul. When you have Ismu Maf'ul, for example, Mansur is the one who is helped. What do you call a female who is helped? A Mansur is a male who is helped. What do you call a female that is helped?
Mansuratun.
Mansura, Mansuratun, and Mansura. That's a female name, the one who is helped as a female. Good. So your homework, nice and easy homework. All you must do is you must do the same worksheet from last week. You must do the Ismu Maf'ul column. You must add the Arabic and add the English. So what you're going to do, have in the end there is you're going to have all the 3 columns of Arabic plus the English beneath it. What do I mean by that? Daraba, he hit. Daribun, I hit. Madrub, the one who is hit. Nasara, he helped. Nasirun, a helper. Mansurun, the one that is helped. Let's go to Rahima. What does Rahima mean?
Merciful.
So what's a Rahim?
The one who is merciful.
Good. And what do you call the Ism Maf'ul of Rahima?
Marhumun.
Marhum. Marhumun. Good. What is Marhum?
One who is merciful.
No, remember, Rahim is the one who is merciful. What's the Marhum? That's who the action is done to.
The one receiving mercy.
The one who receives mercy. So in what do we normally use in Cape Town or in Arabic, what do we used to call a person who passed away?
Al-Marhum.
Al-Marhum.
We call him the Marhum. Why is a form of dua? That the person who passed away, may that person be a person who receives mercy. Al-Marhum. But literally means the one who receives mercy. So calling a person who passed away Al-Marhum is a form of dua. Next one, Shahida. He witnessed. Shahidun, he witnesser. What do you call that which is witnessed?
Mashhud.
Mashhud. So if someone is witnessing a crime, for example, the one looking on and witnessing the crime is the shahid, and the crime that's taking place is the mashhud. How about qatala? What's the ismu fa'il of qatala?
Qatilun.
Ismu fa'il is
Maqtul.
qatil, and the ismu maf'ul is?
Maqtulun.
So what does it mean of maqtul?
Thing being killed.
The one who is killed. So you have a
Killed.
killer and you have one who is killed. The murderer, the killer is the qatil, and the victim is the maqtul. The one is the maqtul. Another one you all know is the ghab. Bismillah, yes.
I think Surah Waqia got a lot of the Ismul Maf'ul. Who are you the creator? Are you
Yes,
the
yes.
you the soul? Okay,
Yes,
now
yes.
it makes sense.
I'll give you even one that's more you all know is ghadiba. What's ghadiba? You all know this one. Every Muslim knows this one. What's ghadiba?
Anger, angry.
Anger. So what's the ism of all of ghadiba?
Khadibun. Khadibun.
So ghadib is the one who's angry. What's the ism of maf'ul?
Maghdubun.
Maghdub.
Maghdub. Where do you hear maghdub before?
Oh, in Surah Fatiha.
غير المغضوب عليهم نعم. مغضوب. What does maghdub actually mean?
Receiving the anger.
So ghadib is the one who is angry, who has the anger, and maghdub is the ones who receive the anger. So we make dua, Allah ghayril maghdubi. Allah does not make us of those who are maghdub, those who draw upon themselves anger, those who receive anger. Okay. So again, the benefit of doing this is you start learning to translate words without a dictionary because you know the pattern. So all of those words you were giving me now is you didn't use a dictionary now to look up what is maghdub and maqtul and mashhud and marhum. You were able to create the words using the pattern, and you were able to translate it also using the pattern. Okay, let's do the last one for barakah, inshallah. So hamala means to carry. A hamil is a carrier. What's the ism maf'ul?
Mahmulun.
Mahmul. So what's the meaning of mahmul?
The one who is carried.
Carrying. The one who is carrying him.
That which is carried. So if someone is carrying a bag, the person is the hamil and the bag is the mahmul. Or if someone is pregnant, the lady is the hamil and the baby inside is the mahmul, the one who is carried. Okay. So mashallah, that is going to be your homework, inshallah ta'ala. I'm going to just give you a 1 minute break because I'm going to just, join the other meeting as well, because we will have the nasiha in 1 minute, inshallah. Your homework is just to complete this worksheet and also just revise your skills from the textbook, all your previous skills, Ma'adi, Mudari, Amr, and Nahi, and so on. And then we'll carry on in 1 minute, inshallah ta'ala. I just want to join the other class. Okay. So I'm just going to pause my screen share and then I'm going to share again afterwards. Or I'll just share something. Let me just share this in the meantime.